Global studies is at the root the study of how the world operates, especially during a period of globalization, and understanding how globalization is affecting how we interact with other people we connect with face to face, other people on the other side of the world, and how we kind of share traditions, various aspects of our culture, and how we connect that way. So I chose to come in as global studies and added political science and geography kind of as I went. And I think what I loved most is the whole department really challenges you to think critically about how you're learning, what you learn in each class, how it impacts everything else you're learning in other classes. So it was making me think critically and connecting things that I was maybe learning in human geography to a political science class I had taken, and really encouraging me to understand how those connections were formed and what the implications of a connection like that may have. The faculty in the department are by far some of my favorite people I've actually ever met. They're all so open-minded, so giving, and they genuinely want to help you understand. So even the most complex topics are not off topic for them. They want you to understand every aspect of it if that's what you're interested in. So the Department of Global Studies and Geography supports a student group called Get Global, and we're SGA recognized, and essentially what we do is we work with specifically majors, but we're open to everybody and encouraging the understanding of just how cool the world is. It's a really cool place, and we kind of forget just because we're going to college doesn't mean we get all of those cool experiences. So we really work to promote kind of this cultural diversity and understanding a variety of different things. So we host dinners where we crowdsource Hofstra students to come in and talk about their culture and what it's like, and we serve food from that culture. So earlier this semester we did a whole dinner about how Africa tend to be lumped together, but it's such a unique place because everywhere is so distinctly different. So we had students from the African Student Association, we had actually professors from our department come, and being able to kind of see that and then have these different types of foods, and it gives a unique perspective that otherwise students might not be able to have. So as far as study abroad goes, I actually participated in the European Odyssey, which is through the department. I actually went spring of my sophomore year, and it was such a great experience. I made some of the best friends of my life on that trip, and so being kind of shoved out into the world with other people my age who were trying to experience this all for the first time as well was really growing experience, and it helped me grow a lot as a person. You road trip through Europe. So for our trip, we flew in and out of Paris, and we kind of looped down across the southern coast of Europe, stopping in a whole bunch of countries. And we eventually made our way over to Istanbul, and then slowly kind of made our way back over and then up over into Germany and the northern parts of France. You learn a lot watching all of these countries kind of go by, but you also are so immersed in understanding like how interconnected Europe and European relations really are. As far as adding a global studies major, I try to push everyone I talk to into adding it. It's such an interdisciplinary major that you don't realize just how interconnected it can be. We have a lot of students who are either geography students or psych students or poli-sci students, but we also have a lot of students from the journalism department. So it's a very interdisciplinary field, and a lot of people don't realize just how much having a background in understanding these kinds of connections, both on an economic standpoint and on a cultural standpoint, can impact what they choose to do and really shape how they choose to go about and view what they're studying in their other majors. So having those opportunities to look at things in a variety of different lenses and think critically about why something is happening, not just that it is happening, provides a huge and tremendous advantage to all of the students who are in our department, because you're really able to compete with a lot of people because you understand kind of how the world at the base is operating.